I've always had the entrepreneur spirit. Almost some way had my own company at age 10.
All right, let's hear about it.
I had a job, so I was a newspaper delivery boy.
Yeah.
And I'd only have to work 1 day a week, but I would get 10 cents a paper. I was either 10, I was thinking maybe I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
11 or 12. I was 5th grade. And so I would pick up the stack of papers, and when I delivered them, I had to put them in a plastic bag when I delivered them. I got 10 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was great money for, being at that age. But I also knew that the more papers I would get, the more money I would get. But I knew I could only deliver so many in a certain day. I think it was only 1 day a week. And so I figured, how do I make more money? Because I like this.
Yeah.
And so I hired and recruited some neighborhood kids and I told them I'll pay them, 3 cents a paper to help me deliver this. And I was able to deliver the papers faster. And because of that, I was able to get more newspapers and get a bigger route. Mm-hmm. And I started growing the route until I got caught where I got a phone call, where my mother got a phone call and said, they found out that I was recruiting other kids in the neighborhood and I was growing like a paper syndicate. And I shouldn't be doing that because there was liability issues, but that was the end of my business. But I knew back then that I had an itch and to grow and kind of disrupt the system a little bit. So I can, always think about scale and make it bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. So that was my first business.
What about entrepreneurship? What was it that excited you the most? Because I think a lot of people think that entrepreneurs are just kind of fully in it for the money. And I from what I've experienced and the people I've talked to, that's often not even the third priority. It's the thrill of building a business and the thrill of scaling something. What was it specifically for you that was really exciting?
I think it was absolutely the latter. It's definitely the thrill. I get asked this sometimes or often, what was it like starting the business when you were scared, when you quit your job as a producer, making good money for being a producer at the time. Why did you quit your job? I was wanted in the industry, in the small clip show industry. But they said, are you scared? And I said, absolutely, I was not scared. I was so excited to do it. What scared me, knowing the fact that I had to keep on working for these people, making them money, and they're building IP, and I'm working for them, and in places that I really didn't like working. It was really fun at first when I was producing these shows. After a while, I was working for companies I really didn't like, I didn't respect, and I didn't think they were doing it the right way. The way they're doing it was wrong. And I think being an entrepreneur is being excited from day one. It's not being scared. And what scared me was the fact that I had to go into an office every day that I didn't like and didn't love what I was doing. And so when I got to quit my job, I loved what I was doing. And, being kept up at night before I quit my job, was the thing. It was like that was something I had to do. Like, I think being an entrepreneur is being up at night because you can't do anything else. This is the idea that's on your mind because you think you can do it better than anybody else. Yeah. You think you have an itch for it, and so, I think it's just something inside you that you have to do it, and so it comes from passion. It comes from love.
So were you born one?
What was that?
Were you born an entrepreneur?
I was a born entrepreneur. I think so.
Were you though? Yeah, do you think so?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about it that way, but I think so.